the network. We are the key. We are the trust the world was waiting to see. Identity rises, authentic and free. Welcome to the world of ENTIFY.
Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Founders Journal. My name is Toby, and I'm the founder of this ENTIFY project. And it's really just an app. At least in the beginning, it's just an app. But there's something special about it. It's going to be the first app that will provide you with a digital identity. Now, that might sound terrible on the surface, but really it's exactly the opposite. This is the beginning of a free world. The very beginning of it. Because this is the world's first self-sovereign private identity. No one can get in. It's unhackable, unbreakable, and only you hold it, have got access to it. So this app is going to supply you with a private identity vault. And on there, we're going to create an identity for ourselves. I mean, create it. And in such a clever, powerful way. That will be the seed that has the potential to create a free world, change everything. But there's a long way to go to do that, a long way. And how do I do it as fast as possible? Well, I'm going to need some money. So, of course, I've been thinking about that since day one. Fundraising, how am I going to get the money to do this? Now, I've dismissed crowdfunding. I thought about that a lot, but I don't like the idea of crowdfunding because I'm asking you for your hard-earned money. And we don't have much anymore. So it seems unfair asking you guys directly to support me and pay for the project. So that only leaves me with a couple more options. I can go to the bank. But now I can go to the bank. I've got a good enough business model that can demonstrate profit, and I've got a direct route to the bank. So we could do that, maybe get a loan or investment, direct investment. But of course there are other ways. We could get a grant. There are many grants we could get. So I'm also looking into that. But ultimately I think the best way now is a strategic partnership. You see, in the beginning, we've got to build this thing on a blockchain. The whole thing is blockchain based. In the end, it will be our own blockchain, ENTIFY blockchain, completely new, completely separate. It's running on the radio mesh network. But it's going to take a long time for that to build up. Until then, we need another blockchain, an existing one. So we have to choose one. And really, we're going to need it for a long, long time into the future because we're always going to have two. We've got the legacy blockchain, the legacy financial system, the legacy internet. We need a way to access that. But we've also got the new way, the ENTIFY system. So that's on a totally private network, the radio mesh, with its own separate blockchain, ENTIFY. But only one blockchain on that network. Only one token, the ENT token. It's very simple. That's it. Nothing more. So these are two separate systems running parallel. And one day ENTIFY will be more powerful, and then that will be the dominant system. But that's a long, long way to go. Until then, we need the legacy system and we need a bridge. So we need a blockchain. And I think the best blockchain we could use is Solana. And Solana, again, the main reason is it's very big. It's one of the biggest ones now. So if they take us on board, they've got the power, the financial ability, and all the network to pump us out to the top very fast. And they have all, they're one of the best blockchains anyway, technologically speaking. They're one of the most advanced ones, and they're moving into mobile networks anyway. They're building phones. So it's not a big step for them to use us, integrate us, and finance us. So, and they give grants. So we could get a grant from Solana, and we use Solana to build ENTIFY. So what it means is the ENTIFY app in the beginning would be a Solana wallet. So we build it on Solana blockchain, and then we integrate bchat networks. That's Nicholas, and he's got this decentralized chat network. So we integrate that with the Solana wallet. And we can also integrate that straight away with a card, the Enti card, a digital tag. So that gives us more security in the wallet. But we might do it without the card, so even more basic at the beginning. It's just software only. So a Solana wallet connected to this decentralized chat, and we can also then build on top of that a private banking system. So this again is a world's first anonymous bank account, but fully compliant, perfectly legal, all above board, and Solana wallet could be the one that makes it work. So that's very beneficial to Solana also. So I think we're in such a good position, and the website, ENTIFY website, is pretty much nearly there. I've got to add a team, so that's the next thing I've got to do, and I think I'm going to add a page about Solana. And then what I'm going to do is go straight to the top. I think I'm going to reach out to Solana for a strategic partnership, and at the same time apply for a grant and also direct investment. So I'm going to go for them at many different angles and see if I can get their interest. Because if they take us on board, I think we would be the #1 app built on Solana. And we could become the Solana sovereign identity wallet. Again, a world's first, and that would make Solana the most important blockchain. It's not money anymore, it's identity. And if Solana can be the first because of the ENTIFY app, then I think they will finance us quite easily, because Solana then will be #1, overtake even Bitcoin. It's got the potential anyway, but with the ENTIFY app, Solana will just go to the top. In my mind, no doubt. So they will want to partner with us. So I've got to get myself ready. The only thing I've got to do is really get my pitch. So I've got to pitch it to them in such a way that I get their attention and they can see the vision immediately. Because of course these are the big boys, It's very hard to get their attention. So when I'm ready, I'm going to have a go. But I wanted to give you that update. I think that's the way forward. And then I don't have to ask you guys for money. We might get direct sponsorship money given to us to build it. And we might get the Solana development team on board coming together with us. Because if they help us build it, we could do this very fast. We could change the world virtually overnight if someone if Solana came on board as a strategic partner. And I think they'll like us. So I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned and do check out the website. I've also added a roadmap and very soon I think I'll add a page for Solana, but I haven't done it yet at this time. So thank you so much again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again in any of these other videos here. Oh, and a very Merry Christmas or a happy festive season, according to however you celebrate. But it should be a nice holiday, and at least have a wonderful break and a good rest. So again, thank you.
We are the network, we are the key, we are the tribe.